Are you looking for the best VR headsets? In this video we will look at some of the best VR headsets on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Meta Quest 3. The Meta Quest 3, 8 out of 10, Wired recommends, is a massive upgrade over its predecessor in almost every category. It has improved specs across the board, slightly higher resolution, a faster processor, more RAM, and the option for up to 512 GB of internal storage, but the biggest change is the mixed reality upgrade. The previous model, the Quest 2, had external-facing cameras for orienting itself in the world and a pass-through feature that lets you see the room you're in to avoid obstacles. The Quest 3 takes it several steps further, making immersive augmented reality core to the experience. For starters, the pass-through cameras can now show you a color image instead of black and white. It's also slightly higher resolution, so it's easier to tell what you're looking at. It still feels a bit like you're looking at an early 2000s era YouTube video of your living room, but it's worlds better than not being able to see your surroundings at all. This tech enables some innovative new games and experiences. One of my favorites, Piano Vision, is designed to help you learn the piano by overlaying helpful information and even piano rolls onto a video of your actual, physical keyboard. It turns practicing the instrument into a Guitar Hero-like experience, and it's something that wouldn't be possible with VR alone. The downside? The Meta Quest 3 is more expensive than the Quest 2 ever was, even after its midlife price hike. Starting at $500, it's on par with buying whole game consoles, so it's not quite an impulse buy, but if you're looking for the best standalone VR headset with the widest library of games and apps that support both VR and mixed reality, the Quest 3 is the headset to beat. It's worth noting that the company behind it all is Meta, aka Facebook. You might not like that, given Meta's less than stellar history of managing user data, not to mention how that data is used. At least you don't need a Facebook account anymore to use a Meta headset. At number 2. Meta Quest 3S. The only thing our tester disliked about the Quest 3 was its high price. Thankfully, the Quest 3S, 8 out of 10, Wired recommends, bridges that gap brilliantly. It has many of the same features as the Quest 3, including pass-through video, solid hand tracking, and a comfortable headset that works great as a standalone device. So, what's the catch? Well, for starters, it uses Fresnel lenses instead of the pancake lenses on the Quest 3. This results in more distortion around the edges of the lens. The screens inside the headset are also lower resolution, so you'll generally have a blurrier experience all around. That said, this is still one of the best options at this price for the VR curious with a tight budget. Supports room-scale VR, pass-through mixed reality, can operate with or without a PC, and comes with 2 controllers. At number 3. Sony PSVR2. The PSVR2, 8 out of 10, Wired recommends, is slightly more expensive than the PS5 you need to use it, but it brings a lot to the table to justify its price. It has one of the most comfortable, adjustable headbands I've used in a VR headset, and it even works well while wearing glasses. The eye tracking feature is impressive, allowing you to select menu items or track objects by looking directly at them, instead of pointing with a controller. It's so immersive that, when playing one of the platform's breakout games, Horizon, Call of the Mountain, I felt like I was maintaining genuinely awkward eye contact with non-playable characters. Unfortunately, the game library for the PSVR2 is relatively meager compared to other platforms. Yes, a handful of games like Horizon or the VR version of Resident Evil Village are excellent and only available on Sony's headset. But nearly 2 years after launch, there's not much else. Sony released a PSVR2 to PC adapter, which is not a great substitute for a lack of games on the PS5, and the experience is middling. If you buy in, you should do it for what's currently there, not a promise for what might come in the future. At number 4. HTC Vive Focus Vision. Our previous VR headset upgrade pick was the Meta Quest Pro. Unfortunately, Meta seemed to disagree, as the headset has been discontinued and plans for a successor have been cancelled. It leaves a void for a more luxury PC VR headset. The HTC Vive Focus Vision, 6 out of 10, Wired review, is probably the best candidate to fill that void, but it comes with some asterisks. This $1,000 headset has high-resolution screens and a super comfortable headset that balances its weight with a swappable battery in the back. There are speakers built into the headset brackets, so you don't need to use headphones, and the PC connection kit provides lossless, ultra-smooth gameplay when connected to a PC. For a luxury headset, though, there are some questionable choices. It uses Fresnel lenses that are more prone to distortion and artifacts. That's a baffling choice here at this price. I also don't love that the connection kit costs an extra $150. While the Focus Vision can technically be used as a standalone headset, the onboard software is severely lacking. You'll get your best mileage by using it with a PC, which, of course, raises the cost even further, but if you can get over those hurdles, there are few supported headsets playing at this level.